Today, Scotland raised prices on alcohol. It's the first country in the world to impose what's called minimum unit pricing.
That will be changing. That's going up to $18.50 from $14.99.
Last year, more than 1,200 Scots died because of alcohol. And more than a quarter of people drink at hazardous levels. The goal of the new law is to use economic pressure to get them to stop.
I'd probably say Friday night, Saturday night, a lot of the jobs are alcohol related, but then it doesn't necessarily have to be a Friday night. It could be a Monday afternoon or Saturday afternoon. So that's a job in just now for us. A job related to alcohol, it says an intoxicated male fallen with a head injury. Hello.
What's you had to drink tonight? A wee drink? I've had quite a lot, you know. So what were you drinking tonight, do you know?
Frosty Jack.
Frosty Jack. Cider.
Frosty Jack's is a brand of white cider with a high alcohol content, 7.5%. And it's cheap, only $5.20 for a 3-litre bottle. But under the new law, the same bottle will cost 3 times as much. The new pricing system is designed to hit cheap, high-proof ciders and beers the hardest, operating on the theory that those drinks are what fuel alcoholism in struggling communities.
That's all right, mate. It's all right. Well, see, because you're banged your head and you can't really remember much and you're a bit intoxicated, you know, or if you take you up the hospital, all right, mate. Aye, good.
Hospitals are struggling too. Alcohol-related incidents cost the Scottish Health Service $370 million a year.
So how typical is that?
That's a typical job for me.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
So with one call, alcohol-related, you've had you guys go out to him, the police have been involved, he's now at the hospital, a doctor's going to see him. That's a lot of resources.
Of course it is. It's a lot of time and a lot of resources.
And do you expect any more of these tonight?
Yeah, absolutely.
But even the steady stream of ambulance pickups hasn't convinced skeptics that changing pricing will actually work.
It's very simplistic to say, well, these people are disproportionately drinking very strong beers and ciders, therefore if we get rid of the strong beers and ciders, they won't get drunk and their problems will be solved.
Well, that's not what they're saying, are they? They're just saying that more lives will be saved. They're not saying that all alcoholics are going to stop drinking.
But they're suggesting that some of them will significantly cut down their rate of consumption. And I think that's just a basic, simplistic fallacy.
Of course, that's not what the proponents think. And while they acknowledge that minimum unit pricing may not do much to discourage long-term alcoholics, it could go some way to stopping the next wave of problem drinkers.
What would you say to those people who say that this is a tax on the poor?
Well, there's no evidence for that. So interestingly, when you look at the modelling, the harmful drinkers in poorest communities actually save money under minimum unit pricing because they change their behaviour. And it's not just those who've got a problem at the moment that we're trying to address with this policy. We're trying to stop other people from developing a problem in the first place.
It's got loud, hasn't it?
That's outside the nightclub, the lunch things, you know.
Oh, right.
Prepare for grief. Alright, pal, how you doing? What have you been drinking? It kind of gets to the stage you can't be bothered doing this job anymore sometimes, you know. What happened to you then?
Ow, fuck me, man, I got a spike.
You get spiked, think you've taken something?
You've had an old homeless guy and then a really young kid. So it's just across the board.
I know, a wide variety of people, innit? You know.
Other governments might soon be following Scotland's lead. Ireland has already passed a bill to introduce minimum unit pricing, and England says it's waiting to see how effective the Scottish policy will be.
Do you think if alcohol was a bit more expensive, it might stop people getting so intoxicated?
Maybe the occasional drinker, they might think twice because it might be too expensive, but your seasoned drinkers, they'll probably just keep buying it. But
Just not eat.
Just no eat.
Not heat the house.
They'll put their heating on, they'll make a sacrifice somewhere else.